So, good afternoon, people, and welcome back to the channel. Within the last 20 minutes or so, we have got some breaking news regarding Granit Xhaka. Now, before we get to the video, I want to ask you all to make sure you like the video and make sure you all subscribe. And look, the viewing figures have gone up a lot since I started posting a lot more daily content regarding the transfer news that has been breaking recently. So if you could all just smash those like buttons up, that will be very much appreciated. Now, Fabrizio Romano has tweeted out within the last 20 or so minutes that Granit Xhaka to Bayer Leverkusen is a here we go. Now, if you all probably remember, this tweet, what's this tweet? This rumour was around when just before the season ended, and it looks certain that he was going to go to Leverkusen after the game against Wolves. That was for most people his goodbye game, I guess. Scoring a brace on that game, I'm pretty sure. And I remember he put on his Instagram graphic before the game that he said thank you Arsenal, and he put the honours that he won. He put the two FA Cups that he was part of, both against Chelsea, and he put the two Community Shields, which look, I don't see how that's a trophy. It's a flipping charity match. Let's be honest. Yeah, and so apart from that, so it says the green light has been given since Declan Rice deal got done, which obviously that was confirmed by Fabrizio a couple of days ago, very late at night before the Yuri and Timber deal. Also, I've got a video about that, the video before this one, so make sure you go check it out. So yeah, it says that Arsenal will receive 25 million euros for Granit Xhaka, and he has signed a 5-term deal with the German club. Now, I get people have very mixed reactions about this, like a lot of things in football, to be fair. And look, he did have a very good season, the season that just went. He's playing more towards the opponent's goal, scoring quite a lot of goals, assisting quite a lot of goals, if assist stats are your thing. But look, one good year out of seven isn't. No, that don't do it for me. Like, the amount of times he's just taken the piss, you know, throwing the armband on the floor, and just being a liability most of the time. Like, the amount of mistakes this guy commits season in, season out, and people still see this guy as a good player. Like, I get, yeah, he's had Mikel Arteta's got the best out of him this season, but for the past what 7, 6 seasons, then what has he done? I remember he signed. I was quite young back then. I remember he signed from Borussia Mönchengladbach for about 45 mil, and we got him over at N'Golo Kante because apparently it was like a £3 million difference in the agent fee. I'm like, how this guy stayed here for this long, I will never know. We got the impression that he was going to be this great midfielder, he could ping 60-yard balls over the back line. He's a very good defensive midfielder. And we just haven't seen that. We've just seen a guy who has been part of the banter era of this club. Look, and I'm happy. I'm happy he's gone because it's about time he's gone. Like, for his Arsenal career, I'd give him like what, a 2 out of 10 at least, at most actually, because you can't throw the armband on the floor when the amount. If you think of the people who wore that armband, like Tony Adams, Patrick Vieira, and the way he just when Mikel Arteta came in, the way he just walks back in like nothing happened. And yeah, I get it. It's been okay since then. He's been obviously even better this season. But now, like, you can't forgive what he actually done that day. And just going off him, like, actually directly, the amount of people in the Instagram comments of Fabrizio's tweet, like, I'm going to show you all right now. I've got them all up on here. The pinned comment is "Goodbye, legend." Hey, this guy must not know that there's people been like Tony Adams, Vieira, Henri, Bergkamp. The list goes on, and he's saying Xhaka's a legend. Well, so you got your thank you Granit, crying emoji, thank you Granit, my captain. Well, he wasn't the captain, was he? You want to know what happened when he actually got the armband? Alright, just on that as well, to show how weak this guy is, I remember the game against, might have been Wolves or Watford in Emery's last season before he got sacked. I remember in the Sky Sports interview, I think it was, Yeah, it was Watford. Yeah, we drew 2-2. We were 2-0 up and ended up throwing it away. He said we were scared of Watford. I mean, if that don't show you how weak in the mind this guy is, but I don't know what would. So let's go through these Instagram comments again. Oh, goodbye legend. Sad for us, but happy for this guy. Best redemption story ever. Another thing about that as well. People wanted Granit Xhaka to play in the Champions League again because it would be a redemption story if he played Champions League football. Like, do they not know that he was part of our most embarrassing defeat in Europe against Bayern Munich? I think he was in the squad for both games when we lost 5-1 home and away, 10-2 on aggregate. And people want to say that they want him to have a redemption story in the Champions League. Yeah, it's madness. Oh look, goodbye legend. Good luck, Granit. Miss you, legend. Oh my god. Yeah, this is pathetic, I can't lie. You gave it your all, leader, warrior, and a real gunner. Thanks for everything, Granit. Nothing but respect. Right, I've had enough of looking at those. If you want to see the rest of the comments, go on Fabrizio Romano's Instagram page about and go on the post about Xhaka. But all in all, I'm happy he's gone. At that time, been way too long he's been here. And yeah, that's about it. So let me know in the comments below what you thought of Granit Xhaka's Arsenal career overall. Are you happy he's leaving? Are you happy he's not? Do you wish we kept him for another year, maybe two? And look, with him gone, we need more midfield reinforcements anyway. But if Thomas Partey does go, which if there is more news, I will make a video on it. We got to get some proper midfield replacements in, and having Rice and Havertz over Xhaka and Partey, I've said this quite a few times, is a massive downgrade. Yeah, I don't rate Xhaka one bit, but I rate him higher than Kai Havertz. He's actually got a bit of, fight about him. He's got a bit of, yeah, he'll probably do something stupid, but at least he has that in him where he can just put a crunch tackle in or whatever. But anyway, that's enough on Granit Xhaka. Make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and turn on post notifications, and also share the content around. That will be very much appreciated. And that's it. I'm out of here in a bit.